Back in 1976, when my family came to New York, we had our kids with us, and we had to put them in a school. And being egalitarian sorts, we put them in a public school. But in 1976, there was a teacher's strike in New York City, and there was no place for a kid if you could help it. So, contrary to our principles, we looked for a private school for them, and we found one. We went to talk to the administrators of the school about bartering a little bit for the tuition, because we weren't exactly flush at the time. And they said, okay. My wife was an actress, so she got to teach some acting classes to the little kids. And they said to me, you can be on the music committee. They said there's one more person on the music committee, and his name is Gil Evans. Now, this was just a wonderful shock to me because, like so many of us, Gil was my hero. I remember one day in particular, it was a spring fair. It was a fundraising deal, you know, where they sold cupcakes and things like that to raise money for the school. And they took one of the classrooms and they turned it into what they called a coffee house. And they said to me, John, would you provide the music for the coffee house? And I said, sure. And I lugged my Fender Rhodes suitcase piano to the school. And those of you who ever had one know that that's a heavy deal. I asked my friend Tony to play bass with me, and there I was just playing my tunes and looking down at the keyboard and just playing away. And I looked up at one point, and there, just a scant 2 feet in front of me, was Gil Evans. And he had his eyes closed too, and he was looking down. And I realized in that moment something that I came to realize even more as my friendship with Gil grew, and that was the man was so generous of spirit, of time, of his attention, and of his compliments. So I'm going to play a song right now that I probably played that very day. It's about people and places that we think are lost. Lost like leaves on the tide that flowed far and wide, just to land on some far seaside. Lost like songs when they end, a voice on the wind, like wayfaring, wandering friends. Lost like the beat of long-gone bands that flew through lips and ran from hands and tapped the feet at long-gone jams. They're never lost. Lost like dreams when you wake, those big plans you make, like pebbles tossed in a lake. Lost like flowers when they die, balloons in the sky, like seconds that tick right by. Lost like the beat of long-gone bands that flew through lips and ran from hands and tapped the feet at long-gone jams. They're never lost. Lost like the beat of long-gone bands that flew through lips and ran from hands and tapped the feet at long-gone jams. They're never lost. They're never lost. They're never lost. They're never lost. Thanks very much.